What is going on? Yes, it is the Jedi doing a Mets game. Indeed. Salute. The first Met game of the season, the Q44 watch along. New York Mets take on the Philadelphia Phillies, the rubber game of the matchup. And of course, we'll break it down just typical fashion. Mets take on the Phillies in this rubber matchup. You're gonna have Zach Elf taking on Matt Scherzer, and the Mets. What a surprise team this season! Uh, Number one team in the American League East, third record wise in all of Major League Baseball. They're playing a really good brand of baseball in New York, both Mets and Yankees. But the Mets on Friday had a combined no hitter with their whole staff, blanking the Phillies. Phenomenal job. You see Buckball implemented in up and down the New York Mets, and what a wonderful injection of talent, of baseball IQ with the New York Mets. Now they're trying to win the series from their heated rival Philadelphia Phillies. Like I always do in all my programs, trying to help you guys make a little extra money, extra cash, putting money in your pockets. I have, if those that are betting, the Philadelphia Phillies are a underdog on 1.5 run. Mets are favorite at home, 1.5 run favorite. The money line is a plus 160. The over and under is 6.5 runs, minus 180. I'm going to take well, you got Matt Scherzer. I'm going to take the under. I think the Mets win this game tonight, 5-2. And I think the Mets win, and that's 5-2. No, that's 7 runs. So we'll take. I'm gonna take the over. I'll take the over tonight. I changed my mind there. I'll take the over. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head. And good luck making that extra money. And I have the lineups. I have the lineups always for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. And of course, here we go. For the Phillies, leading off, playing second base, Gene Segura. Batting second, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins. Batting third, the designated hitter, it's Bryce Harper. Batting fourth is right field is Nick Castellano. Batting fifth at catcher, JT Realmuto. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Schwarber. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Remember, that's the young man that said he hated playing in Philadelphia, and the veterans rally around him and say, "No, you know what? You gotta relax." And they good thing they reeled the young man in. Batting eighth, the shortstop Johan Camargo. Batting ninth and center field Ubeli Herreras. So for the Phillies and for your New York Mets goes as following: leading off, playing center field, Brandon Nimmo. The shortstop batting second, Francisco Lindor. Batting third, the left fielder, Jeff McNeil. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Sterling Marte. Batting second, Batting seventh, the second baseman, Luis Guillorme. And behind the plate, batting ninth, Tomas Nido. So salute everyone. Had a little tongue twister there on the lineup. Up and down, just seen second base, thinking the number two, but we'll get it going. The Mets, I think the Mets, man, they got something special brewing again. And it's going to be fun here. Sunday night baseball, my first Met game to watch along. Thank you guys for joining me. So we'll definitely get going with the baseball game. But before we do anything, before the game gets started, let's honor America for a moment. Indeed, play ball. So Honor America, about 5 minutes away before they start the cast. Thank you for joining me. I'll bring the ticker in a moment, like I always do to all my programs, and we'll make sure. And thank you guys for joining me here. And of course, just like typical fashion, always have that ticker. And that was yesterday's game, isn't it? Yes, indeed. But we'll refresh that in a moment. Once that gets refreshed, we'll refresh that and get the ticker going. Balls and strikes. Remember, I cannot show the game live. I can't give you the video neither because they will shut the program down due to the rules with YouTube. We could give you the play by play. We watch it along together. And we'll illustrate the play by play balls and strikes and the plays of the game. So salute to everyone watching along. The game is about to start. A few minutes away. Thank you for those that were in earlier for the Yankees taking on the Royals, beating the Royals on a 9-game winning streak, and those that were here last night for the Field of Wings podcast. We had the wrestling program. We thank you guys, and we had the NBA hoops with G Money, Gideon. It was fun. Pudge night, let's go Mets. Pudge nights. I know a lot of our friends from the return of the Knicks are a lot of Met fans, so that's why I had to do a Met for you guys for supporting the program. Return of the Knicks. We appreciate you guys, and let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. So we'll get the balls and strikes going on. I hope you're doing well, Pudge. Nice. Hope you're doing good. Pudge, let me ask you a question. Are you with me on winning? We're gonna win the ping pong balls. We're gonna win the lottery. We're gonna get the first pick. I'm gonna actually guarantee that, man. I have a good conviction that come the NBA ping pong balls, I think we're gonna get it, man. We're gonna win. We're gonna win that. We're gonna get that when we do the watch along, and then we're gonna have what 4 weeks of the number one pick. Where will we go? I have that. I just got that feeling, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah, let's hope. I know we're getting it. I have a conviction. I have a funny feeling. May 17th. Yeah, we'll be doing that watch along here with that. But I have that. I have that conviction in my bones and in everything. Just telling me that even when they because here's the reason why I feel that conviction because they won the lottery. They didn't just tank with the white flag. They lost, but they were very extremely competitive. And I'm not just saying. I think the envelopes are gonna get frozen and or the ping pongs are gonna get magnetically, you know, some way somehow that they just it cannot rain every day when it comes to our orange and blue team. So I think they're gonna win. I've just had that conviction, man. You heard it here first. Who do I want in the draft? I don't know yet. Javen Ivory. I want a point guard. Depending. It all depends. But I know they're gonna win that draft. So to get the best available player, in my opinion, that I get the best available player, even if you have a logjam at a certain position. But if he's the best player, that's gonna be a transcendent player. You bring him on because it's time. It's time to win. It's time for us to be two. You know what? I love the Mets. I love the Yankees. I love doing the watch along, but it's nothing like doing an NBA watch along when it's a playoff. So that's my point. I want to have the basketball bouncing in the background and go New York, and I can't wait. Hey, we're coming live from the JEDI Network, calling the watch along Met Yankees and excuse me, Knicks in the playoffs, taking on Game 1 of the second round of semifinals, Eastern Conference. I just can't wait. But well, right tonight, let's not deviate from here. Let's not deviate from what we came here. Take care of the business on the Mets. The Mets looking to win a World Series since 1986 here. They were 2015. They were in the World Series. 3-1 to the Royals gave them a good start. But this guy here on the mound tonight is the man that's going to try to help them achieve that. And it's Matt Scherzer. Matt Scherzer has been phenomenal with the Mets. He's a record of 3-0 in 4 starts with a 1.80 ERA and 25 innings of action. He strikes out his batters 35% of the time, and he only walks 9% of the batters. So he's just Mad Max. He is a ace, your dog, your bulldog, and give me the ball and get out of my way and look for someone to get hit tonight. Plunk from the Phillies side. So here we go. I can't wait to go here. And when we're ready to play the first batter in the batter's box, was going to be Gene Segura. Gene Segura, I'll give you his numbers in a moment. And our old friend Joe Girardi. Boy, I miss you, Joe. I'll tell you that much. So Segura, Harper, Hopkins, Harper, and Castellano. Those are the top four. And here's the first pitch. And we're on this way. And he first pitch swinging, foul straight back. So 0-1. So Gene Segura, he has 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. He's 16 out of 30. That's a 225 batting average, batting from the right side. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Mets needs a few more bullpen pieces. But, man, I wouldn't surprise me seeing them in the National League Championship Series. And the 0-2 pitch. Oh, just missed. Scherzer thought it was the first strikeout. Wow. Missed. It didn't miss by much. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. I love it. Scherzer gets the ball, works quickly. I love this. Here's the 1-2 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A little slider in the dirt. So it's a beautiful day. It looks not City Field, daylight, 7 o'clock. I don't know if it's the twilight hour, but man, it looks good there, New York. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So, first one in the books. And this will bring up Rhys Hoskins, the first baseman. Rhys Hoskins has 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, 15 for 7.6, and a 197 batting average. And let me bring in my next. Let's see the tickers works. Let me bring the ticker and let me bring in Mr. Caputo at the same time. Is going to join me.
Well, man.
What up, Caputo? I thought you wasn't gonna come for the Yankees. Here's the
yeah, I know it's surprising because it's the Mets, but I wanted to come back for the nightcap. I figured I'd get some dinner. I wanted to get something to eat. Sorry about before. I was gonna come back on the ending of the Yankee game. I got caught up and stuff.
1 ball, 1 strike to Rhys Hopkins. So it's a treat. We got Cap from It's Over Yanks, but he's here watching along with me the Yankee game, the Met game. Scherzer looking sharp here, man. Works quick, delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's time. But
I'm surprised. Yeah, Scherzer's great. I love watching him pitch.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun game tonight. As the Let's Go Mets chant starts driving off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What a sharp slider by Scherzer.
Really would like to see a Yankees Mets World Series rematch. That'd be fun.
Oh, you me both. That'd be phenomenal. We have the shift on. And here's the 1-2 pitch from Scherzer. Got him. Call strike 3. Backwards K. So back-to-back strikeouts for Matt Scherzer. And this will bring up Bryce Harper, who's the designated hitter tonight. Bryce Harper with 3 home runs, 14 RBIs, 21 for 73, and that's a 253 batting average. As we have the Caputo on the show with us here from It's Over Yanks. He's gonna watch along.
Yeah.
And
which channel is the game on? Is it on?
Huh?
Oh, ESPN. The game's on ESPN, right?
ESPN, or if you put ESPN2, you get the
K-Rod.
Alex Rodriguez and the K Rod.
Oh yeah, okay, I got you.
That's the one I like here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. What a sharp breaking ball there. Get him with a curveball, actually, not a breaking ball. It was sharp. So Harper batting from the left side. Go ahead, Caputo.
I said, yeah, Scherzer's working very quickly. Looks like.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Wow. And the fans, City Field is on their feet. That fan base is ruckus.
Man.
Here it comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Look out the side. Wow.
Man, he's fired up, Scherzer. You think there's going to be some fireworks tonight? You kind of predicted.
I hope this is a perfect night, man.
Yep.
So the Philadelphia Phillies go in order, and we go to the home half of the first here for the Mets. And thank you for the guys, those that are watching along for the first time, or we're doing the Q44 watch along. We definitely doing our first game here. And what a way to start with Matt Scherzer. I got them lineup for the Metropolitans here. Give me a second. Let me get this off. It's going to be Nimmo, Lindor, McNeil, followed by Alonso, Escobar, Dominic Smith, Marte, Guillorme, Nido. So that's the lineup. This year we're gonna watch the Mets with universal designated hitter, so no longer more the pitcher. This is the first time I'm gonna call a National League game.
Yeah, thank God. No, we finally have the DH. God. And we had it 2 years ago. They got rid of it for a back. Thank God.
Yes, yeah. But now it's gone. It's going to be. It's a staple permanently. Thank you guys for all watching us. We got 100 viewers watching us in YouTube. We got another few others in the Twitch, in Twitter. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for Sunday night baseball here with myself, actually Michael Caputo. So it feels good to double duty.
Yeah. First time I'm on a Mets game because I'm a Yankee fan. I'm not being biased. I don't hate the Mets, but I just wanted to. I was curious to see what was going to go on tonight with the Phillies and Mets because these two teams get together. It's always like a fight, it's a brawl.
Of course, and we got Buck Showalter and Joe Girardi. Boy, either one. I miss either one of these two guys, man.
Yeah, I love Buck Showalter. Yeah, Girardi was a great manager, but I don't know. He can't get the Phillies going.
Yeah, for some reason he can't get them going. I think that might be. I hope not, but I think this is Girardi's last year as a Philadelphia manager, too. Man.
It might be his last year as a manager in general.
Wow. So Zach Eflin, the big right-hander, 3.20 ERA and 19 and a half innings. So he's got to get ahead of the count here.
He just didn't have the right team with him, Girardi. I mean, the Phillies don't have really great pitching. That's the problem.
First pitch for Nimmo in there for a strike. So Philadelphia's at 500. Mets are 15-7. Big game for Philadelphia. Not only taking the series from the Mets. Mets have not lost the series yet. And here's the pitch. Down low. They don't want to fall 5 games behind starting the month of May.
Yep.
So here's the 1-1 count.
So now the Yankees officially have the best record in baseball. Is that correct?
They still continue because they continue winning.
Huh?
Here's the 1-1 pitch coming. Foul straight back. So it's 1-2. So Brandon Nimmo, career-wise versus Eflin, he's 1 for 11 with 5 strikeouts. This guy has his number for now. But here's a 1-2 pitch coming to the leadoff hitter Nimmo. This is grounded to the second baseman. Field fires in time. So if you're scoring at home, second baseman to the first baseman, 4-3. And this will bring up Francisco Lindor, the shortstop, who has 4 home runs, 14 RBIs. He's batting 24 out of 85. That's a 282 batting average for Francisco.
The Blue Jays won. Damn, the Astros really suck. Sorry, but that team sucks.
So Francisco Lindor is going to bat from the left side. He's a switch hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Blue Jays beat the Houston Astros. And Astros had a no-hitter for almost 6 and 2/3 of an inning there.
Yeah. I tell you, man, the division is just really Yankees, Blue Jays. The Red Sox have 7.5 games out. Orioles, obviously. The Rays are 4 out. I mean, it's not really a race.
Well, it's early, Michael. Let's not take a lapse or bow yet. Here's the 0-1 pitch. The saying is you could lose a division in April, but you can win it.
Yeah.
So 1-1 strike the count.
Yeah, the Astros are 3.5 out. I thought they would be like 5 or 6 out. It seems like they're worse.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. So he changed the eye level on there. 1-2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Second year in New York.
Yep.
I think they got the right manager for him to settle down, to navigate well. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. So Lindor goes down on strikes. 2 quick outs. Here comes Jeff McNeil, the left fielder. He has 1 home run, 9 RBIs, 22 for 67, and a 328 batting average.
Mm-hmm.
So the Squirrel, aka the Squirrel, Jeff McNeil.
Oh yeah, I love Buck Showalter for this team. I think he's perfect. I think they're gonna definitely. I mean, I'd be shocked if the Mets don't make the playoffs. They have pretty much all the pieces they need to make it to the postseason. No excuses this time. They better make it.
Yeah, no, they'll be there. There's a ball for unless they have catastrophe injuries to their pitching staff. So 1-0 and pitch, groundage, slow roller. It's gonna be a tough play here. And there's a tag. He got him. So Hopkins got a tag as McNeil dived. Let's see if he's okay there.
Oh, he's all right.
Yeah.
I hate to see injuries.
No, he's safe. He's not hurt. What I meant. Yeah, he got tagged. Yeah. So for the Mets go in order. If you're scoring it at home, it's 1-1 unassisted. So we played a full inning, no score. And Scherzer going to go back on the helm. Scherzer has 3 straight strikeouts.
I can't believe that we got 2 New York teams in baseball this year with like going neck and neck at each other. When was the last time we saw this? In 2000?
No, probably in the 2000 decade.
Yeah.
So, you could say 2015 if you want to really be more specific.
Well, the Yankees played the Mets in the World Series in 2000, so that's why I'm comparing it to.
But both that were really good and at the same time. Baseball is the summers and the city of New York is so invigorating when both of these teams are doing well.
Yeah.
When the sports team's doing well, especially in New York, or both baseball teams, and you can say the same thing with the footballs. It makes the winters go quicker and makes the summers enjoyable and fun. People want to go out to City Yankee Stadium and go watch a good product. And when they're winning, it makes the city so much lively, much more exciting.
Yeah, we need that. I want to see that. I don't want to see both teams terrible. It's great to see that. I want to see. And I want to see what happens when DeGrom comes back. That's why I'm actually looking forward to seeing how they're going to definitely take off the Mets. Once they get DeGrom back, it's a wrap.
Don't forget, tomorrow night, start of the NHL playoffs. Tuesday night, of course, the Rangers open up their series against the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'll be breaking that down, but in the podcast form only, in audio platform only.
Yep.
Not on the YouTube. So Scherzer's back on the helm. We have a lot of Yankees going on here. We have David Cohn on the national broadcast. You'll have Michael Kay and Alex Rodriguez on the alternate cast. And just to let you know, the Mets are wearing their pinstripes, their white pinstripes. And here's a pitch swing and a miss to Nick Castellanos. Castellanos coming in here. 3 home runs, 12 RBIs, batting 300 exactly. Let me get the lineups here. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. Boy, Scherzer's dealing.
Yeah, sure.
Give me the ball. Let's go. So he's 0-2 count. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 4 strikeouts in a row. Wow. Scherzer. Orioles beat the Red Sox 9-5.
Nice. The Red Sox have been in a lot of trouble, man. 8.5 games out. They're in deep shit. Excuse my language.
Hey, but the Baltimore Orioles is just one game from catching the Red Sox. I know it's very early, extremely early, but wow.
That's embarrassing. They're fighting for last place, but that's pretty bad.
Here's JT Realmuto, the catcher.
Yeah, I know it's
He's
very.
got 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 267 batting average. That's 20 out of 75. So 1 ball, no strikes. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Right in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a nasty slider there.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to have Scherzer on the Yankees. You know the way I feel about Max Scherzer. I wanted him.
And the pitch, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Colin Scherzer would have been so dominant. You basically could put it in the, pretty much like put it in the bag for the Yankees. If they would have had Colin Scherzer, it would have been over.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled it up. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count is even. Another 2-strike count here. Mad Max.
Is DeGrom's coming back in June, correct? Yeah, I heard he's coming back in June.
Yeah. Everything went well on his tests. And the 2-2 pitch. And JT pulls it. And that's going to go foul. We'll do it again. Now he had a good cut. The best cut of the night. To Scherzer. Got the changeup. He had the. So you saw the bat was sped up there by JT, but he got Scherzer. Got to the changeup. Here's a 2-2 pitch, and the pitch. We fouled it again. JT's just such a good hitter.
Yeah.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Scherzer ready to deal. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Wow, 5. First 5 tonight. We're seeing something special here, man.
Yeah, this guy is unbelievable, man. This guy's he's a real workhorse. Scherzer. He's a beast. I mean, you got to be. I'm jealous as a Yankees fan. I wanted this guy in the Yankees. I'm sorry.
He knew we were doing the game. He's showing up for us. He says, you know what? BX Sports JEDI Network is going to call this. I got to make sure I leave an impression on that network.
Yep.
Here's Schwarber. The pitch in there for a strike. So Kyle Schwarber, not Corey. Remember that shit? I kept calling him Corey.
Yeah.
I'll do it again. I know I'm going to do it again. Here's a pitch. Ooh, inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Schwarber's trying to tries to put the ball in play here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is a shot. This is going back at the wall. And a home run.
Oh, jeez. I didn't see that.
So the War Pig hits a home run. Wait. And
the War Pig, that's what they call him?
Well, that's what I call him. Doesn't he look like a little war pig?
Yeah, he does. You're right.
1-0 Philly.
Like
Man.
I don't know. No, you know what he looks like a little bit? Have you ever seen the movie Full Metal Jacket?
Oh, yeah.
Stanley Kubrick? Yeah, he looks like Homer Pyle. I was going to say.
Oh, man. So Schwarber hits it. So the Mets trail here. There goes the no-hitter. There goes the perfect game. There goes the shutout. That's a momentum changer there.
Hey, he's cruising. Right? What the heck happened?
Even good pitch hitters. Just good pitchers from time to time. Here's a pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, I say the same thing, Budge. Wow.
What happened with Severino? He was cruising along, and then you run into a bad inning. It happened.
So the Thunder Pig hits a home run. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Thunder Pig.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh Lord, I need some brandy.
Here's a 2-strike count here. And the 1-2 pitch. There's another hit. And there's a base hit.
The War Pig.
So back-to-back pick. He hang a slider and he paid the price. Here's Johan Cargo. Now he actually took in the job away from Didi Gregorius. And as they keep showing the Thunder Pig.
Yep.
When I don't know why I'm in the mood for a slice of Boar's Head's ham
Yeah.
when I see Schwarber.
Yeah, I know he's got that
Here's the
distinct.
pitch.
Yeah,
Foul
look,
out of play.
Scherzer's like the guy's an animal, man. That's why they call him Mad Max.
He's
He can
mad.
run. Yeah. I still think he's gonna have a great game.
So the 0-1 pitch as Scherzer keeps shaking off, and now here we go. And here's the 0-1 pitch coming. Ooh, slow breaking ball misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I had some flounders tonight. I think I was telling you that earlier. They're really good. I had with rice on old floor. They give you those dinner rolls.
So here's the 1-1 pitch. So he broke his bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It gives me a chance to eat my Danish.
Did you eat anything on break?
Yes, I did.
What did you end up
Earl
eating?
Curl, good evening. Good evening, Mr. Cole. Good evening.
Good evening.
So 1-0 Mets here. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Scherzer has a lot of strikeouts. Well, he's given up a home run and a single. 32 pitches for Mad Max. But he's dealing fast and efficient. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And pitch. Ground ball. And it's the first out he records without the strikeout. But either way, the inning comes to a conclusion. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. We go now to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Mets trail 1-0 on the home run by the Thunder Pig, Schwarber.
They call him the Scherzernator.
The Scherzernator got hit by the Thunder Pig.
Oh, he got hit. He wasn't really the Scherzernator in that.
I was gonna say Spider Ham, but
Yeah.
I bet the Red Sox wish they would have kept Schwarber.
Oh yeah. Probably Super Bowl on their part.
So Earl thinks the Mets are very weak in hitting.
They also lost Hunter Refford at the Red Sox to the Brewers.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
I think they're missing that because they put all their eggs in Dorback, and I don't think Dorback has so far lived up to their billing.
Yeah, I agree with that too, Earl. I think the Mets hitting is a little. I don't know about very weak, but I think it's a little overrated. I mean, they need more. I think they need more offense. I think they could add like another bat in the trading deadline. They should get like another big bat. That's like their weakness. The Mets. They got the starting pitching though. Their offense is the problem.
The thing is, where were you gonna? They need maybe a third baseman.
Oh yeah, I thought they were going to sign Chris Bryant. They went to the Rockies. But also their bullpen. I can't trust their bullpen, man. I mean,
Their bullpen is very
very shaky.
Jekyll and Jekyll.
Yeah, it's very dicey. I know Diaz is doing good, but other than that, I was like looking at their whole bullpen, and all their guys have high ERAs, like 5,
Well,
6.
they combined for that no hitter on Friday.
Oh, I know that was good, but I still don't trust their bullpen in the playoffs. You can't trust Edwin Diaz. I mean, in a big game like in playoffs, and no postseason experience.
It'll be interesting to see some of the teams that are struggling early to keep an eye on if they have any quality closers. Yeah, you can't settle on low scoring. I agree with you on that. But they play so smart though, Earl. Even if it's a low scoring game, you trust this manager to put guys in motion.
Yeah.
Here's the first pitch. Paul Alonso sends a fly ball to center.
Polar bear.
And the Polar Bear was batting 250. He had 4 home runs, 17 RBIs. He was 21 for 84, but he's now 21 for 85. So that will bring up Eduardo Escobar, the third baseman. He has a home run, 5 RBIs. He's batting 253, 18 for 75. I think this is where a position they need a major upgrade, in my opinion. No offense to Eduardo Escobar.
This guy was a great. This is a great pickup. I think this is a very. Yeah, he can play all positions. He's a super utility player, and they're using him as an everyday player now.
That's why he gets exposed.
Yeah, I think that's why. Yeah, they really didn't upgrade in terms of position wise. You look at the positions; they don't really have like guys that can play every day. JD Davis. I mean, come
quickly 0-2, and I don't think Minnesota's not going to trade. Minnesota's not going to trade. Gio Urshela would have been the pick for them there at third, along with Lindor. They're best of friends, but Minnesota is right now leading to Central. There's no way. Here's the 2 pitch coming. He misses.
Well, you asked what positions the Mets need. I think a third baseman and probably an outfielder. They have to get. I think they need like
a center fielder. Here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Although Mark Canha.
Yeah, he's good. I think that from Oakland, he was good.
The combination Marte Canha and Brandon Nimmo.
Isn't Mark Canha? I don't know. Is he like he's an everyday player? Is he an everyday player or a bench player?
Yeah, he is a everyday player. Foul out of play. So it's 1 ball, 2 strike. You know what, the Mets, and it's a different time zone. It's a different era. Few years away. They actually need with the designated hitter. They need 2015 Yoenis Cespedes.
Yeah, they do.
That kind of player. I'm not saying they need him here, but that kind of player for them. Here's the 1-2 pitch.
I agree.
Wow.
And I still think they need another reliever. Like I don't know. I
trade for a good high-end reliever. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Yep. They have to. I think they should DFA Cano. I mean, Cano's got to go.
That might happen. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. And pitch. This ball is pulled, but it's going to go foul. Into the seats in the right field. So 18 pitches here for Eflin. But all in all, I like their squad. I think that galvanized them. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Wow. It makes them concentrate more and listen to the manager, because if they're all here, all great, sometimes they don't resonate with the manager's message.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important for them to, my opinion, to struggle a little bit with not have all in certain positions. So when they all got to get their best out of everyone to play as a collective group. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I agree with that. I think they do need that bump in the lineup. As far as a power hitter, yeah. I mean,
that's a tough play here. Escobar, and he throws it away, and he reaches on base. Now it'll be interesting to see if that's an error or a hit. So Escobar reaches.
I got to give Steve Cohen thanks to him, man. The Mets wouldn't have gotten Scherzer. He wouldn't have gotten Lindor. If it wasn't for Cohen, so you got to thank Cohen for that. Yeah, he's a great owner. Love to have him. I would love to have somebody like him on the Yankees. I mean,
so runner on, and it's a base hit. So the first hit for the New York Mets on an infield single for Escobar. Don't be surprised, and this will bring up Dom Smith. Dom Smith needs to get going. He only has 36 at bats, 6 hits in it. And he's batting 167. No home runs and 4 RBIs. Here's a pitch in there for a strike. I think sometime to this afternoon, this night, before the night's over, I think we're going to get a Dom Smith home run. I'm going to make a prediction. First prediction of the game for it's going to come from me. I think Dom Smith hits a home run in this game.
Let me tell you something. The Mets lineup, though, it just never has like that like that spunk, like like that sexy lineup that the Dodgers lineup, the Yankees lineup, like that, the Blue Jays lineup. Like we never get to see that type of a lineup with the Mets because they don't go out there and make big acquisitions. I like to see them finally put together.
Now I did not know there's tomorrow the roster's got to get cut by 2 players, and right now the Mets have decisions. They're going to either release Cano, release Travis Yankovic.
Yeah.
Or JD Davis, or who knows? And the Yankees got to go. Who they're going to bring down? I think Mariacho's the first one. And
they already sent down. Did you hear about the news? They sent down Andujar and unless that was moved, Andujar and Schmidt got sent down to the Miami.
That's what the move. That was the moves then. So the Yankees did that. But after this game, the Mets got some decisions to make.
Yeah. I wanted to keep Andujar in the roster, but whatever. I mean, why do you call him up and then send him down? But whatever, it is what it is.
Well, they have to cut the rosters down, and
Yeah.
they like what they see with LeCastro.
I know.
So right now, 1 ball, 2 strike count here. Runner on first is Escobar with 1 down here in the bottom of the second inning. Mets trail 1-0. And here comes the 1-2 pitch to Smith. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I love to see Buck Showalter throwing the signs. One of the few managers that you see throwing base signs. This is what now.
Yep.
And man, as a young, inspiring ball player that ended up leaving and managing and coaching, and I looked up to Buck Showalter's coaching philosophy and style. And when I did the baseball, and here's the 2-2 pitch in on his hands. And growing up, yeah, when I grew up in my my time of playing and then transitioning to as a coach, you had great coaches in New York. You had Pat Riley to look up to. You had Buck Showalter. Man, it was good. And my I could say I love it. It doesn't. I'm lucky to be in that era. Put it that way.
Oh yeah, you've left out a lot of great managers. You got Bobby Cox, Joe Torre, Mike Socia.
Yeah, but for me that I imitated and looked up to be as a manager inspired me to when I coach young basketball, that rally type of philosophy, coaching, and when I managed and coached baseball, I loved Buck Showalter, his the way he managed and his temperament and all those type of things. It was a big influence in my
Would you say he's the best manager I made?
Here's a 2-2, 3-2.
Would you say he's the best manager? Or Terry Francona? I still have to go with Tito.
Tito is slightly above because of the results that he has gotten. But nuts and bolts in preparation, I would take Showalter, but since whole Showalter back is not winning the World Series and overwhelming and staying is welcome in certain franchises. But all in all, he leaves the franchises in great hands. So here's a full count. Do you send the runner? Runner goes. Here's a hit and run. And this ball is going to drop. And that's going to drop through there. And going to third is Escobar. So they'll hit and run there. And the Mets got something cooking. First to third and 1 out.
Yep, they set up. They should easily score now. I mean, there's what is it? 1 out, 2 on now.
Now let's see if they have trouble like the other team across the river when runners in scoring position.
Exactly. The Yankees do this and they never execute, which is a pain.
Cole, we got a prediction. Earl Curl says we got a grand slam for the Mets. I'm going to star that.
Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte.
Do you like this move for the Mets and Marte?
Yes, I do.
Who I thought they should have traded for instead of Starling Marte is the other Marte, Cattell Marte.
Yeah, Mets did not have the
prospects,
the resources, and the prospects to bring him in here. So Marte is fast. Starling Marte is quick, man. He is fast. He's phenomenal. What's going on? No, we're not going to drop the Mets for the Yankees. We cover both. And we definitely going to cover as Heel is in the chat, causing mischief. Salute to Heel. Here's the pitch. Ground ball slowly. And you got to move because he could run. And only place to first. And they get the out. So the run scores. We got a tie. So Dominic Smith goes to second. Marte is out, but he gets an RBI on a sacrifice there. So the Mets even the game 1-1. And they have runners in scoring position with 2 outs for Luis Guillorme. And that's what he does.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was saying, do the Mets like this move, the Starling Marte? Do you know any Met fans that said they like this move?
Yes, they do. They do. Yeah. He steals bases. He's fast. Look at this. That would have been if it were any other player, it would have been a double play. This team. So Hugh says the Mets are a really exciting team to watch. Here's Guillorme with a runner on second and 2 outs. Here's the first pitch in there for a strike. As the ticker's going crazy here for a moment. Give me a second. Huh. And the Let's Go Mets. Here's Guillorme 0-1 pitch. This ball is in the air. This is a nice ride going back to the center field, back at the wall, and it drops in for a base hit. Run will score. Mets take the lead. And a double, an RBI, 2-out RBI double for Luis Guillorme. Mets take a 2-1 lead.
Yeah.
How about that?
Good job.
So that's it. Remember when I do the Yankee watch along, what I tell you, 2-out base hits show you what's going to win for you in September.
Yeah, you guys see, you got hit
October.
Like
you got to come up with the 2-out base hits.
Yeah.
Luis Guillorme over Herrera's head and missed a home run by inches.
Yeah. Yep.
And the Let's Go Mets chant starting to go. Here's Tomas Nido, the catcher, and the pitch, swing and a miss. Tomas Nido is batting .214. He has no home runs, 4 RBIs. He's 16 for 28. Not limited duty. Of course, he's the backup catcher. He plays behind James McCann.
The Phillies rotation is awful too. I mean, they really just have they have Aaron Nola. That's about it. Zach Wheeler.
Yeah, for a strike. Heel says it's weird to watch the Mets, Kev, and Caputo, and you will never support them as fans. No, I'm doing this because I'm watching along, and we have a lot of small ball wins every time. And absolutely, Mr. Cole. We do this because a lot of our Knicks fans that support us with the.
I'm a Yankee fan, but I don't mind.
Yeah, but my point is the reason why we do the watch along. Not only myself, we want to thank those Return to the Knicks fans that are Met fans that support the Knicks in our channel, and my partner Chef Dan is a Met fan, so I got to show him love. Here's the pitch, foul.
Oh yeah, that makes all the sense. Plus, this team, I can't really. They're an exciting team. You can't really hold back and say it's hard not to watch them this year.
Right, and you can't have the blinders. I'm a New York sports fan, and exactly, Mr. Cole. Earl, I'm with you on there. I am a New York sports fan. Jets, Giants, Knicks, Rangers, Islanders. The only team I don't root for is the team that plays in Brooklyn. I cannot root for the Brooklyn Nets. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. I draw the line there.
Yeah, just for me, Yankees, Rangers. I don't really basketball and football. I guess I would pick the Giants, but they've been so terrible.
I like them both, Giants and Jets. I'm more a Jet fan, but I love the Giants too. I watched them win, but I just can't root for the Brooklyn Nets. There's something about those schmucks that I can't see myself rooting for them. Here's one ball to strike.
Yankees, right? You don't like root for Yankees and Mets, right?
I root for the Yankees, but I don't mind doing I don't mind doing the Mets as Nito goes down on a strike. Mets don't bother me. My son likes the Mets. I'm watch them. So the Mets take the lead here. 2 runs on 3 hits. So they take a 2-1 lead, and they give it right to Scherzer to protect it.
Oh, watch the Rangers. The Ranger game is Tuesday, right? The playoff.
Tuesday night.
Penguins.
I'm sorry. I wish I had the wit to call it, but hockey is too fast for me to do a watch.
Yeah, it's hard to play.
I thought about it. Don't trust me. Before sooner or later, by next year, I will attempt it. It might not be pretty, but I will give it because I do watch the Rangers hockey.
It's hard to do play-by-play.
But it's hard to do play-by-play. I commend Don LaGreca and Kenny Albert and Sam Rosen.
It's a lot of fun, though. Right? It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to watch hockey games and be there live. I've been to
It's live. Live is the best way.
Yes, it's great. I think it's more fun to watch, no offense, baseball or football. I think hockey is the best sport. The best sport to watch live is hockey.
And Hill, you know what? More power to you, man. I'm with you too. We hate the Cowboys too.
And so you like Rangers, just the Rangers, right? Not the Islanders, right? The Rangers.
I don't mind the Islanders. I don't have no. I'm not. I don't care about them. I'm not gonna go and watch their games.
Yeah,
they don't bother me, but I'm more of a Ranger fan. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
because when I grew up, when I was a kid, I wasn't into hockey that at that time. My
Yeah,
uncle was. My uncle's the one that got me into the hockey game,
yeah, cool.
and I used to watch him watch the '80s Stanley Cups. You know,
Yeah,
they won all those
yeah.
back to
That was
back with
what
Mike
4 in a row.
Bossy, and yeah, they won no one. And he used to watch it, and it was summertime. I'm like, why are you watching? It's cold, it's ice. What do you back in Channel 9, the old
Yeah.
N9 days, and I used to sit there and as a kid accompany him and watch it. Never
Hmm.
became an Islanders fan because I became more of a Ranger fan because of the season tickets. You know,
Yeah.
he used to get season tickets from his job, and we will go, and we would go all the time to Madison Square Garden. We did my first game ever was New Jersey Devils game against the Kings. Gretzky scored like about 4 goals. They won
Yeah.
7-1,
Hmm.
and I ended up becoming a Ranger fan because I kept going with games. I went to like maybe 25 games in 1993, 94 when they won the cup. I went to a lot of games, so I saw some good hockey.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I sat next to I'll start a story in a moment. I sat next to Mark Messier. I didn't know who the hell he was. I swear to you, I didn't know who this guy was. As the first pitch here to Herrera, inside for a ball. So Messier got hurt in 93, 94, that Stanley Cup for a while. And during intermission, second to third, this guy comes sits next to us. He sat the whole period with us in this section. Nobody was around him. And here's the 1-0 pitch in there for 2 balls and no strike. So we were talking with him. He was very nice. He's ready to leave. He looks at us a couple of times. I was only 16, 17 years old when this was going on. I wasn't into hockey knowing the faces. I watched it and I knew, just getting morally into it. He
Yeah.
leaves, and here's the pitch: 2 balls and 1 strike. He leaves, and he thought he wanted autographs or whatever. No, he said, "Hey, it was nice talking to you, man. Enjoy the game." And we talked to him. Then later on, when you grow, it's like, man, that was Mark Messier. So we sat a whole period with Mark Messier, didn't know who in the world he was.
Yeah, he was great.
Back.
Legend, man, Hall of Famer. He revolutionized the Rangers forever. Man, I'll never forget that Stanley Cup in '94. I was like only 8 years old when they won that. I think I was. Yeah,
Oh man, it was fun. The Garden was fun, man.
Yeah.
I knew they were special when they played a game Wednesday, and they went to they went to here's the pitch, ground ball, and they field in time for the first out. Diorme.
Oh, Lindor's mic'd up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So back to the top of the lineup, Gene Segura, who struck out his first time up.
That was some run. I remember their goalie in '94, the Rangers, Richter. That guy was good.
Mike Richter.
Yeah.
Here's the first pitch to Segura. Check swing, foul.
They got a hell of a team this year. I hope they go for the Rangers. I mean, there's a lot of
The
good
Rangers
teams.
are good. They're good. The one thing that I wish they would address, they needed more on offensive on the defensive. They needed a sniper. Oh, Segura rips this one, and it just drops in front of the squirrel McNeil. He's on with a 1-out single.
I like Panarin. That guy's good.
Panarin.
Yeah.
Shesterkin, you just gotta hope continues to stay hot. I think he's gonna win the Vesna Trophy for the best goalie in the regular season. If he needs to go into the Stanley Cup hot on the hot streak, you know what they say: a hot goalie could take you as far as the Stanley Cup. We've seen it year after year.
In hot hockey, you can win the whole thing like that because it's a very fast-paced sport. Anybody gets hot in hockey, you pretty much go all the way.
Here's a
cool. Alexis Panarin, he's good too.
Didn't miss by much there. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch coming.
Oh, I saying you like Giants and Jets, huh?
2-0. Yeah, they had a good draft. My Jets had a really good draft. And the reason why I favor the Jets, which is funny, is when I'm a kid, remember we were talking about HBO and all the movies back in our time, when we were younger. Did you remember watching a lot of Flash Gordon? Here's the pitch.
Yeah,
in there for
Gordon.
strike, 2 balls. So Flash Gordon, he was the reason why, because Flash Gordon was a quarterback for the New York Jets. That's the only reason why I lean towards more the Jet fan than the Giants. And I watched those '86 Giants. They were phenomenal. Pepper Johnson, Carl Banks. I actually met them. They went to my school that year, in junior high school, in there for a strike, 2 balls and 2 strikes. One of my teachers used to do a lot of fundraisers for the March and Dines with the New York Giants, and the Giants came to the school, and we met Carl Banks, Pepper Johnson. No, not Taylor, but those other guys came. The other linebackers and Harrison Carson and so forth. And and I was always and I liked the Giants for that, but I always lean more towards the Jets. So here's the 2-2 pitch.
And how did the Giants do?
They did good in their draft. There's a foul, 2 balls and 2 strikes. I'm gonna make a video on I'll make a video on their draft picks and stuff, and then I gotta break it down with Chef Dan has to do his program on the football on the Giants, and as well as me with the Jets, Lorian, and we'll break down what we thought. Interesting with training camp coming around. So 2 balls and 2 strikes, as they showed Mr. Buck Showalter there.
But I don't. I know you're a Jets fan, but man, it's like 40 something. Yeah, what is it? When are they going to win
50.
the Super Bowl?
50.
50 something. Yeah, it's the same old thing with the Jets though. Every year they never make the playoffs.
I never see my team in the Super Bowl when it comes to the Jets. I seen them to the AFC title game, but never to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, with Mark Sanchez.
Three times. I saw him with Vinny Testaverde. Actually 4, because they lost to the 2. Yeah.
They were in, I think, 97. They were in the championship, and they lost
the pitch.
How team they lost it? They came close in 97, and in the 80s they came close again.
Yeah, Bernie Kosar beat them. Yeah. The Miami Dolphins cheated. They let the water. They didn't put the tarp on the field.
Yeah, they said they cheated. I heard that.
Yeah.
They cheated.
Count coming. I mean, that's gamesmanship. I don't call it cheating. I call it gamesmanship.
Yeah.
And the 3-2 pitch.
Yeah, last time they got to the playoffs was like 2012, right? 11.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. Wow.
So 3-2 count.
And the Giants too. They won. At least they won 4 Super Bowls, but they too haven't made it to the playoffs in a while.
So here's the 3-2 pitch. As Lindor says, he didn't see the ball. He would like some communication from his fellas to where the ball went. And the 3-2 pitch coming from Scherzer. And here it comes. And the ground ball right to Lindor. Lindor fields, passes it over 1 out on the first double play. So it's a 6-4-3 double play. And that would end the inning. So for the Phillies, no runs, 1 hit. They leave no one because they're racing a double play. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Mets up 2-1. Let's go, JD Luna. What is going on? Yes, indeed. Let's go Mets. But, of course, JD Luna is a huge Yankee fan who watches along with us. He said he was going to be here tonight. And Mazel Tov, he's here with us. And look, I even brought the cap with me.
Nice. I was just going to tell you, though, I look at the Jets as more like the Knicks and the Islanders in terms of, like, never winning in so long. And I guess the Mets, too. But, I mean, the Mets actually have a team this year. But,
You can't really say the Islanders. You got to say more the Rangers, to be honest with you.
Rangers
got that 1 Stanley Cup, but they wouldn't win since 1940.
I know.
1994. That's a real long time.
The Rangers too. Yeah, the Rangers are. I mean, they haven't won since 1994. It's been before that was like, wasn't it like
1940?
Oh yeah, 1940. It was like 55 years or 56 years.
54 years.
I don't know, New York City. I don't know what it is with the teams in here in New York. Greatest city in the world, yet the teams all suck. Well, this year is a different story.
Hey Earl, are you a Knicks fan, Earl? I'm just asking, or but if you're from Brooklyn, I mean it's okay. Maria, look who's here. Maria's joining us. She's confused. Maria is a huge Yankee fan, but she supports the program. Whatever we really appreciate the love the support that she gives all of us on all our programs on the JEDI Network. So thank you, Maria. We're just doing a little Mets invasion from a Yankee perspective, but giving them respect, being respectful, and calling a good game. It's pretty a good game. Scherzer's dealing fast. It's a pretty interesting game here.
Don't worry, Maria. I'm still a Yankee fan. I'm not I'm not jumping shifts. I just was doing, watch along.
And we'll say hello to Maria. She's watching us on the Facebook app. Like where those that don't see her in the YouTube chat, she's in the Facebook app. Okay, and we got the blessing from Maria, so we're in good shape. We're in good shape. All right. So we got Nemo leading off here with the Mets a 2-1 lead here. Brandon Nemo's 0 for 1. And he's behind the count 0 and 1. And here comes the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. And of course, Maria says, yes, Michael, let's go Yankees.
Yes, go Yankees.
Earl's a Knicks fan, all right. Here's the pitch. High strike there. He misses. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't know if you heard me earlier, Earl. I was talking to Pudge Nights that was in the chat a little earlier. I said I have a funny feeling in my bone, in my spirit, in my Knicks fandom that I think they're gonna win the lottery this year. Here's the 1-2 pitch. I'm putting it there out in the Jedi Force. We don't know what's gonna be on the 4th, the May the 4th, and my Jedi Force and my Jedi instinct saying that the Knicks are going to win the NBA draft lottery on the 17th of May. We'll have the watch along, and I know. Here's the pitch: 3 balls and 2 strikes, because they didn't tank obviously and dubiously. They did it right. They played their players to the end. They played hard. They were exciting. And I think the commissioner somehow I think is going to reward this team with the number 1 overall pick. Call me what it is. Oh, cool. We have a wrestling program, Earl. Here's a ground ball in time. Man, maybe we could love to have you on and speak a little WWE. So the wrestling experience. Cool. Or AEW.
Yep.
That is awesome. You know what? Give me your info. If you don't mind, write in the chat where I can find you on YouTube. I'm going to one. I want to subscribe to, and we want to promote it here. Definitely. Awesome. That is awesome. Let's get those likes. We have over 215 in YouTube, another 200 in Twitch, and another 100 in Twitter, and I guess 55 in the Facebook app. So let's get those likes up, please, to help the program.
See, I expected the Mets to be really good this year because of all the moves they made in Cohen, but I didn't expect the Yankees to be this good this early. I thought this was expected because the Mets, they got Steve Cohen, but I didn't expect the Yankees to be like this.
0 and 2 the count to Lindor. Lindor's 0 for 1. Lindor's mic'd up. We'd love to see him hit a home run here. Last time I did a Sunday night watch along with the Mets, it was against the Yankees, and Lindor hit not just 1 but 2 home runs.
Oh, I remember I was on with you that time. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Stanton, that was the game where Lindor was talking nonsense. I think it was him and Javier Baez.
Yes.
And they were trolling each other. Then Stanton hit the home run, and Lindor hit the home run.
That pitch, he held it. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count.
They did the thumbs down, the Mets to the fans. I think that wasn't nice what they were doing to the Met fans. You don't put thumbs down to the Met fans. Well, why were they doing that? Because they were booing them or something? The fans were booing the Met fan players? They put the thumbs down. Apparently, Javier Baez was a big troublemaker with that whole thumbs down thing. That's why he's gone. Oh, he shook out. He's a bad influence on the board.
And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck out. Lindor. 2 strikeouts. Wow, 10 years on YouTube. That is awesome. Wow.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. YouTube's been on since 2005. It got launched. So
I'm in my infancy. I'm what is it? We're coming up on my 1 year anniversary in July. So
17 years of YouTube.
that is awesome. It's fun. I'll tell you this much. It's fun meeting people from all over the place. Here's 2 outs, and here's McNeil, who's 0 for 1. It's fun talking to everyone, not just from your region of your country. Like for my instance, I'm in Orlando, Florida. I'm speaking to you from Brooklyn. Caputo is in Long Island. Maria is in Manhattan. Keel is in Houston, in Texas. Dallas, Texas. You know, we got folks from Philippines all the way to Taiwan. It's so fun in there for a strike, 1-ball, 1 strike, and this is what I enjoy, the chat and speaking and interaction from everybody from all over the place. Got people from the Carolinas all the way to Tampa, from everywhere, and to me, that's what makes this whole YouTube experience and the live watch-alongs and the shows is the fans, is the interaction. And there's an all-speed pitch. There's a base hit, a 2-out base hit for McNeil. A curveball at 77. So that's why I like it. And because right now, to be honest with you, if I wasn't for this here, I'd probably be sitting on the couch watching the game. Maybe by the 4th inning, maybe kind of falling asleep because you got to get ready for work. And it's different. Now you could talk with different people. And JD's watching us from Providence, Rhode Island. So it just keeps expanding the reach of the channel, and not just my channel. Every other content creator, speaking to everybody from all over the world. We got folks from everywhere. You know, it was awesome when you speak. You know, we got a couple folks, and Maria is attached to that. Jerome and all the other folks that Philippines just watches along with us, and they're in a 12-hour difference, and they come. We had a guy, Alvin, 5 in the morning in Philippines on Monday. He was up early watching the Yankee game with us, watching along. I mean, we also, you know, we have Dexter, you know, Dexter Gordon out in Korea watches with us when we do the Knicks game. He watches along with us, and that's a 12-hour difference as well. So it's nice. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and here's a ground ball, and this should be an easy out. And easy out. Camargo throws out the polar bear. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. So we go now to the 4th inning. Mets up 2-1 here. So for the Phillies, it'll be Harper, Cassiano, and Realmuto. So we have the change of innings.
Voice. Excuse me.
So let's see how quick Scherzer gets his offense back on.
Yeah. Seems like the Mets are quiet offensively in this game. They did score 2 runs, but
Michael, what do you think with this team tonight? What do you think they're gonna get to Scherzer, or if you're Philadelphia, you're only trailing by 1, and you could say you got the best of Scherzer. Scherzer already gave you the best with the strikeouts, 5 in a row.
I don't mean to be like, you know, put a damper on things for Mets fans, but I kind of think the Mets. This is gonna. Now I think Scherzer is gonna pitch good, but I think this is gonna come down to the bullpen. And I kind of think the Phillies are going to squeak this win out. I think I don't think the Mets bullpen is going to do good in this game. I didn't think the Phillies are going to get to the bullpen.
Okay. Okay, I see that. All right. So here we go. Bro, Scherzer getting on the mount.
Whoa. He ran he ran for the hills. I'm sure. What the hell?
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a bunt up in the air. And like he's running like a maniac.
Yeah,
He
he ran
is a
for
maniac.
ran like the Dickens.
0-2. You know what? He sets the example because he's a veteran. He's making, yeah, you could say he's making $45 million, and you see him out there giving and that effort. And why is Bryce Harper bunting?
I don't know. That was weird. It's a Harper's a odd guy.
Let me ask you something, Caputo.
I did.
If they ask you if the Philadelphia tells you Harper is available, if you're a Yankees, would you go grab this kid? 0-2 pitch.
Which guy?
Harper. Popped up.
Harper. Nah, I don't want Harper. I wouldn't take on that contract.
He flied up.
You know who I would? You know who I would trade for though if he's made available? Manny Machado.
And I think he's gonna be a Met.
I've heard
Glad
rumors.
you mentioned that.
I
I think the Mets will bring him in.
Yep.
And I think they're gonna, yeah.
I heard some things. A quote from Raging Gold. But yeah, like I think he might go to the Mets because of Showalter and him. They have a close relationship, you know, when he was with the Orioles.
Here's a pop up to Don Smith, and he makes it out so quick out there. Yeah, I think so. I think that. Remember, I was talking about third base. The Mets need a third baseman, and
he'd be perfect.
He'd be perfect. And the Padres. Real quick, what position of the? I know it's early. Can you check for me the positioning on the Padres right now?
What position does he play
on the Padres right now?
Okay, the standings. Let me see. Let me check.
I think they're like third, if I'm not mistaken.
They are in second place.
Oh, okay.
They're only one game out. They're 15-8, so they're currently only a game, not even. Like they're right there with the Dodgers. The Dodgers are 14-7.
Oh, okay. So Padres will keep Machado. I thought they were a little behind.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that too, because I thought Machado was gonna end up leaving, but I don't know if he's gonna go anywhere now. The Padres are good. I don't think he's leaving.
Here's the pitch.
As long as they keep winning, he's not gonna go anywhere. I wanted him for the Yankees.
Okay.
I was a big supporter of Manny Machado when he was a free agent. I thought the Yankees kind of missed the boat on that one. I'm sorry, but
Russell, what is going? No, Caputo's just watching along with us. But look, anyway, my main man, Dangerous, in the building. Man.
I'm not a Mets fan. I'm a Yankee fan.
2 balls in 1 strike. He's on assignment. He's like Michael K doing the K-Rod hot pass. So we're doing.
This is my first ever Mets stream. I don't do it. I never do Mets games. Are you kidding me? I don't hate them, but you know.
3-1 the count. So Russ, how do you like the Q44 podcast? I know, and that's a reference Russell will get. Here's the 3-1 pitch. He walks him.
But you know, Gio turned out pretty great. You know. Who's a fraud? I'm a Yankee fan.
Here's the War Pig. Kyle Schwarber, who has a home run. Schwarber. When you think of Schwarber, you think of Boar's Head.
Just because I'm a Yankee fan doesn't mean I can't do other watch alongs. I could do a Dodger watch along. I could do a Padres watch along. How's the difference?
Folks, check out Dangerous channel, the Wife of Crime channel on the YouTube platform, please. We are, or you can watch, or you check out on my community board on the YouTube channel. We always sharing his program, and want to make sure you guys check him out. Please support if you like true crimes, and you know, and the stories are phenomenal. The breakdown and that, of course, he's family. So please, please check him out and hit that thumbs up. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. 1-1 strike.
You know Manny Machado's from Florida, right? He's from he's from that part, Honolulu, Florida. If I'm pronouncing it right, that part in Florida.
Who's that?
Manny Machado.
Hialeah?
Hialeah, Florida. Yeah.
That's where Nestor Cortez is from.
Yeah, that's where
2
he's
balls
from.
and 1 strike. I got family. I got a lot of family in Hialeah.
Cool. Yeah, that part's a little dangerous. That part, but
No, it's not.
oh, I thought it was. I don't know. I've
No, it's
heard
not.
stuff.
No, it's not. It's just Latin community. It's not dangerous.
No, I wasn't saying it because of that. I was saying I thought.
No, it's just it's a lot of Cuban Americans, and it's Hialeah. No, it's not that bad. It's no.
Manny
Here's
Machado
the 2-1. Popped up. Yeah, but there's a lot of Latin there and a lot of Latin flavor there in Hialeah. But the majority group is the Cuban American.
You didn't want
I'll tell you one thing, you get some good coffee. You
Yeah,
want
no.
yourself a good coffee and espresso there from Hialeah? Oof.
Yeah.
Dangerous. You were at the Mets no hitter in person this week. Oh wow. And Russ, you're the Yankee fan. Wow. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
So Kevin, you rather have Bryce Harper or Manny Machado?
No, I'd rather have Machado, be honest.
Machado,
Well,
okay. Me too.
who's the Yankee? Yeah, at Citi Field. You bought some luck. Yeah, I never been to Citi Field. I bet it's a nice stadium too. I'm pretty sure I want to go to Citi Field to check it out. Yeah, yeah, that must be fun. Did you take the Q44? And the 2-2 pitch just popped up. Oh, damn, the War Pig sends it again. And the War Pig does it again.
Oh wow.
He Thunder pigs it out for a 2-run shot.
Damn.
And that home run is brought to you by Boar's Head. Because the Thunder Pig just hit a home run. Wow.
He basically that looked like he hit that one on the ground.
He actually was he did Reggie Jackson style almost.
Yeah, what the hell? I was about to say. He basically squatted. What the hell?
Look at that. He all you needed. Nah, he opened it. All right, cool. You ever heard the little squeal at the end of that one? It went.
Yeah, like a little pig. He looks like a walrus.
Here's the pitch. Here's another one. A line drive right to Lindor. Right to his glove. So that Alec Bohm.
I think they missed their vote with that guy. I think he's a great player. I don't know why the Yankees didn't want him.
Wow.
Being cheap again.
So Schwarber, when he gets hot, that Thunder Pig, he becomes a Thunder God there.
Yeah.
So we go now to the bottom of the 4th inning. Mets trail now by 1. Wow, he even chanted, "Let's go Mets." Oh my God, no way.
Not me. I'm not cheating. Let's go Mets.
Wow, I will clap. I've gone to Port St. Lucie and clap whenever they do something good, but let's go Mets.
Yankee fans that could have rooted for the Mets. Hell out of here.
Wow, Caputo's turning pink colors here.
Come on, if you're a Yankee
I'm from
fan,
Manhattan, that's why I love it.
you root for one team. You can't like both teams. Come on, man. That's like
No, it was history, but it was a no-hitter, a combined no-hitter though.
What's so funny?
Russ, because I know Russ. I know Russ. That's why it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, see a no-hitter in person. That's a good special. That's a special treat.
No bueno.
That's a special treat seeing a no-hitter in person. We thought I called a no-hitter for almost 5 2/3 of an inning with Soriano the other day. I thought it was something special. I thought we were gonna get a no-hitter going, a perfect game. I was a little nervous. It's gonna happen when I do it.
Maybe they shouldn't pitch to Schwarber anymore. Maybe they should just intentionally walk him.
Yeah, especially and you know what it is? He's hitting their best pitcher.
Yeah.
Those home runs are quality home runs against Scherzer. So it shows you, Mr. Caputo,
Yeah.
it could be, and even Scherzer gets hit home runs. So when
Yeah,
next
I know.
time Garrett Cole is pitching and they hit him, now you see even Scherzer get. I'm gonna bring that reference up to you in the Yankee watch along. Look at
I know.
Girardi. Look at Girardi. Girardi's being interviewed. My man, Joe Girardi.
I know you like Girardi.
Hi, Sweeney.
I like I like Girardi. I have no problem with him.
So here's Escobar. Escobar, line, base hit. So the Mets started off here.
That's a good ball. I'll be right. Wait.
So the Mets started off here. Caputo takes a minute. So leadoff hitter is on here. The tying run. Here's Dominic Smith. I said Dominic Smith is going to hit a home run sometime in his game. Let's see. Let's see if he makes me he makes my prediction come true here. $53 pitches here for Eflin. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. Oh, let me change that for a minute. Sorry, folks. Getting entertained here with Caputo. So the 1-0 pitch coming. Mets trail 3-2 here. Here's the pitch. Did he go? They check. No. 2 balls and no strike. Keith Hernandez. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down for a ball, 3-0. It took him that long to go to 3-0. Wow, he took a long time in between pitches there. So 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. In there for a strike. 3 balls in 1 strike. Look for Dom Smith to get the green light here. 3-1. Something that he could drive. So the 3-1 pitch coming. And the pitch. 3-2. It just got the inside. It came back, caught the corner. Crowd did not like that call. Smith is due any minute now. He's a little pressing. He's a little struggling early part. Not that much sample size. This is going to be his 57th at bat. But he's 1 for 1 here. Time. So 3-2 count coming. Do you send the runners? I wouldn't. But this is a new. Here's the pitch. Runner goes, hit and run, and it's a base hit down the right field line. It's gonna go all the way to the wall. On the horses of Escobar. He's gonna score. Dominic Smith with a double, and the Mets tie the game up 3-all. So the hit and run works to perfection. You had Escobar running. You had Dominic Smith pulling it down to right field line. And wow, the Mets strike just right back. RBI double for Dom Smith. He's 2 for 2. He was struggling coming in here. He's getting it going. So it's the Dominic Smith versus Schwarber matchup. And they got a runner in scoring position. with Sterling Marte. Marte had an RBI slow roller, fielder's choice. And here's the pitch. There's a bunt. And it goes foul. I get excited for real baseball plays. Hit and run, bunt. This is exciting. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes, yes. So here's the 0-1 pitch to Sterling Marte. He tried to bunt this just a minute ago. Here's the pitch. He's going to swing away inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 61 pitches on its way here for Eflin in the fourth inning. Bottom of the fourth inning, we're tied at 3. Mets just tied it, but they're looking for more. They got a runner on second with no one out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a broken back. And good job there. Third baseman putting the runner back, so he went out. This will bring up Luis Guillorme. Luis Guillorme had a big 2-out double. So it broke Marte's bat in on his hands. And he had to get that runner over to third, but he couldn't. He got jammed. So that Eflin two-seamer had a lot of movement there. I just saw his bat. Here's Guillorme, who had a big 2-out double his first time up. And a pitch outside for a ball. 1-0. He misses that one. So he hit a 403-foot double his first time up. Guillorme batting from the left side. Eflin ready to deal. 64th pitch. And here it comes. They're swing and a miss. Out of play. Actually out of play. I thought it sounded like but he fouled it out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike, nevertheless. Got you. Got you. One ball, 1 strike to count. In there for a strike. And the 1-2 pitch. In, skip the rope. There it is, my friend. I found you, and we are subscribed. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Mets swinging and everything. It's like there's a fly in the room. A girl is a slow chopper right in front of the, and doesn't get the runner over. Well, now he does go. So when the play there, so 2 outs. Dominic Smith moves to third. Guillorme is out. Yeah, I saw that heel. So here's Tomas Nido with 2 outs, runner on third. Now, last time the Mets came up big with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Can Tomas Nido do this? Like I said, this is what's going to help you, team, get ready for September baseball, October baseball, winning baseball, if they could get these 2-out base hits. And it's foul, out of play. And 0-1 count. So Tomas Nido, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch, up high. As the fans don't like this, the ball high and tight. One ball, one strike. Runner on third with 2 outs. And the pitch. Broken bat, another broken bat, but home has it, throws on the run, and he makes it. Had plenty of time there. So the Mets go in here. They leave Dominic Smith third. But 1 run in, so we're even on 2 hits. They leave 1 man base, so we're even. We're going to the 5th inning here. For the Phillies, you can have Cargo, Herrera, and Segura. If anyone gets on, it will be Hoskins. So Caputo was in the building. He'll be back. You know, give me a minute for the Mets. And it'll give me a quick second to take a quick break. And as I take a quick break, we'll tell you about Giants and Jets had a really good draft. And give me a second. We'll be right back. 1 minute. Well, that's the Giants report. The draft just concluded this past weekend. It was a really good draft for both locals. They ended up getting some real good, talented players. Football in the fall is going to be a really good. We got some really good players for both locals. Chef Dan will break down his Giants, and I will break down the Jets, and of course, rookie undrafted free agents. Giants brought in some good players in here as well. So here, back, we'll go to the 5th inning. We're all even. Mets, Phillies. Rubber game of the series here on Sunday Night Baseball on the Q44 watch along play-by-play here. Johan Camargo takes a strike. So Scherzer back out there. Scherzer, 65 pitches, so you know his pitch count is really good here. And pitch in there for a strike. I make them sometime, Merle. I make them, and also you could get them. You could also probably get them. You probably could get them in Canva. I've used them from time to time. And the 0-2 pitch down low. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Down low. Scherzer hasn't gotten a strikeout since the 2nd inning. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just missed that one. Oof. Count runs full. Here's the 3-2 pitch coming. And he hung that one. And that was Marte. Had a running jump. He made it. Excuse me, had a sneeze for the first out. Here's the number 9 hitter, Herrera. Here's the pitch. Just missed out there for a ball. 1-0. The Mets even 3 runs with the Philadelphia Phillies, 3 runs apiece. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now, Odubel Herrera has 2 career home runs against Scherzer, also 10 strikeouts. Here's the 1-1 pitch coming. Foul out of play. So quickly 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Grounded, foul. We'll do it again. .74 pitches here for Scherzer. The right-hander ready to deal the 1 ball, 2 strike count. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So there's a strikeout. So this is the first one since the 2nd inning. And that is 6. Well, we get top of the lineup, Segura, fouls. No, I think he still got it. Here's the pitch. Down low. 0-2. Segura goes down to a knee for a quickly 0-2. Earl, I think he's still got some. He's only 77 pitches. You've seen him. He could go 100 plus, 110 pitches. As the crowd get on their feet. Here's the 0-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So Scherzer. So he struck out back-to-back strikeouts. So he's starting to feel it again. So now we go to halfway through the game. We're all even. Top of the order coming up for the Mets. Nimmo, Lindor, McNeil. And plus, the Mets bullpen isn't really their strength, although granted they had that no-hitter on Friday, but you don't want to go to the well too often. So I think Scherzer will continue pitching here. About 105 pitches tonight. Our main guy, Darryl Strawberry, in attendance. Huh. Make sure I put the Mets lineup back up. as they change innings. Yeah, I agree with you. The Mets need to improve their bullpen. They need to improve their bullpen. They need a couple arms. They need like about 2 good arms. All right, here we go. We're back from. Make sure I get this out of the way here. So here's the leadoff hitter, Nimmo. 0-1 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two balls and 1 strike. Misses outside. And the pitch. This is grounded, pulled to the first baseman, flips it over to the pitcher, and covers. So 1 away. Brings up Lindor. All right, so here's Lindor. We're 1 away in the bottom of the 5th inning, all even at 3. Here's the pitch. Misses for a ball. 75 pitches for Eflin here. Eflin is a career versus Lindor. He's 0 for 9 with 4 strikeouts. So Lindor hasn't seemed to figure this pitcher out. And it's foul back out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch up high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Lindor got his elbow out of the way there. Here's the 2-1 pitch coming. And there's a base hit for Lindor. In between the shift, got there. So Lindor is on. He could run. So his first hit against Eflin. So he's 1 for 9, 1 for 10, 1 for 10. This brings up Jeff McNeil. Now we've seen already the Mets use the hit and run situation to perfection twice. Let's see if they could get this going. Top of the lineup here. Throw over to first. Lindor just gets back. So McNeil is 1 for 2 tonight. He grounded out and got a hit. So this is the third time that the Mets are seeing the pitcher, third time through the order. Throw it back to first again. Lindor dives back. So Zach Leffler, one of the toughest pitchers to steal on. Only one base stolen in 23 starts against him. So he holds the runners really well. He's got a good. That means he has a good pickoff move. But we've seen the Mets earlier put on the hit and run and start runners in motion, and it's been worked to perfection. Can they continue doing that? Here they have the right guy who could run, Lindor. Also, McNeil can handle the bat. Here's the pitch. Not going, but foul into the seats. McNeil was hacking. So he's behind the count 0-1. So it's 0-1 the count. We're all even at 3 apiece here. Lindor, the runner on first, with 1 out. You got McNeil, the batter. Throw over back to first. So they're concerned about the runner at first. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. Up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's see if they send the runners here. McNeil can handle the bat very well here. 80 pitch, 81st coming. Not going. And just missed there. 2 balls and 1 strike. Wow, that was a close borderline pitch there. And every Phillies want to know where was that at. Wow. Eflin wanted it. Girardi wanted it. Realmuto wanted it. But to no avail. 2 balls and 1 strike. You got Pete Alonso, the on-deck batter. Here's the 2-1 pitch coming. That changes the course of their bat. It could have been a 1-2, but it's a 2-1. And you got McNeil choking up. Throw it back to first. So Lindor getting his uniform dirty tonight. 2 balls and 1 strike. You could go ahead and run here. The count dictates that. So here's 2-1 count. And runner was not going. He fouls it off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lindor, the runner at first. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Mets 3, Philadelphia 3. We're all leaving at 3 here. So Eflin, 83rd pitch coming. Here's the 2-2 pitch coming. And that one's a base hit down the right field line. Lindor will go to third. Lindor's on his horse. And they'll put the break there. So nice at bat for Jeff McNeil. He gets a double, a 1-out double for the Squirrel. Just like that, Mets got second and third with 1 out for the Polar Bear, Pete Alonso. So the Squirrel saw a nice breaking ball down and in, and he just hooked it. He just got enough lift over the first baseman outstretched glove. All right, so Mets got something cooking here. So now it's up to Pete Alonso, the Polar Bear. So the power that Alonso has, you could play your corners on even with the bag, and your infield is going to conceive the run. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. You got Escobar on deck. And Escobar already has a hit already. Has a couple hits. So Girardi now is going to bring the infield in with Alonso, who is a violent swinger, except for the third baseman. He's a little bit back. Now Gronome is moving up. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Down low, 2-0. And they're going to head and walk. They're going to finish walking Alonso. So Girardi, I knew Girardi was going to do that. So the bases are loaded for Escobar. And here's Girardi coming out. Now let's see if he's going to go for a pitching change. And he will. Gerardi's going to come for a pitching change. 85 pitches. So Alvarado is coming in. So we'll have a pitching change here. So all those 3 runs are Eflin's line. And now it's up to Alvarado to come in. See, Alvarado comes in and gets this. So that it's all even. The Mets are 4-3 and the bases are loaded. Are we missing something? Did he just say 4-3? That I just saw 4-3. The Mets, it's tied at 3 apiece. Unless they have run that I didn't see. So we have a pitching change. We'll wait for the pitcher to change. And when he comes back, he has the bases loaded. No room for error here. So Girardi's trusting his bullpen. Well, we're waiting for them to, as I look around, any notes or any. So bases loaded in Citi Field. Pitching change now. No room for error here as he continues his warm-up pitches here. So the Maple Leafs made the playoffs, and they're going to take on our Tampa Bay Lightning here. Huh. So Jose Alvarado coming in here. He's a 4 ERA and 6 2/3 innings, 34% strikeout rate to 7 walks. So he doesn't walk a lot of hitters. He gets Eduardo Escobar. So lefty versus righty matchup. Here's the first pitch. swing and a miss. He helped him out there on a ball out of the zone. 0-1. So you got an Lindor at first, McNeil at second, and Alonso at first. The bases are full, even at 3-all. Here's the 1-0 pitch coming. And the pitch. Gets away from him. Here's a pass ball from Realmuto. And a run scores. How you like that? So the greatest catcher since sliced bread gives up a pass ball here. And that was a strike, and he got crossed up there. Wow, that's a pass ball on Realmuto. Huh. So they get the lead here, the Mets. So the Mets got a 1-run lead. The crowd is getting restless. They're getting on their feet. The Let's Go Mets chant. You got the left-hand hitter, Dom Smith here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Will they blow the bases up again here? Here's the 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So here's the 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 away here. A run is in. The Mets got the 1-1 lead, 4-3. The Mets lead 4-3 here. McNeil, the runner at third. Alonso, the runner at second. Escobar has a couple of singles here. And here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Down in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good block there by JT Realmuto. Let's take a look at that picture. Like that. Now you go, JD. I got the Subway Series. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Did he go? He did. So he strikes out. So you saw that Escobar was going to be overmatched from the very beginning. It was a high ball out of the zone. So undisciplined hitting there for Escobar, who was having a good night. So now there's 2 outs here, and it's up to Dominic Smith. If Dom Smith could come up with a big, he's 2 for 2 tonight. If he could come up with a big 2-out hit here, pretty much get 2 runs in here. Now, here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 100 miles an hour. Right down Broadway. Wow. So right now, the pass ball is the big difference in this game. Although Philadelphia hasn't done nothing but the only one that's been hitting is the War Pig, Kyle Schwarber. Hits 2 home runs here. Here's the pitch. Base hit by Dominic Smith. Here comes 1 run in. They're going to send the polar bear. The polar bear dives, belly flop. He's safe. And a 2-run, 2-out base hit. So Mets up 6-3 there. So Dom Smith comes through. So it's a Dom Smith versus the War Pig, Schwarber, and they both are having a phenomenal game. 3 for 3 for Dom Smith. And Dom Smith is saying, hold on a second. I need playing time or trade me. And look at that belly flop from the polar bear. Here's Sterling Marte. In there for a ball. 101. So Alvarado has some good stuff, but looks like he just doesn't locate it well enough. So 3 runs are in for the Mets here. They take a 6-3 lead here. So here's the 1-0 pitch coming. Alvarado deals. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. He got a good fastball down and away. He foul tipped it actually into the glove of Realmuto, but it's 1 ball, 1 strike. So the Mets are the best in baseball scoring after the 5th inning. They're a plus 34. So the Mets late inning offense shows they feast on bullpens. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Nice curveball. Took something off there. Got it over. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the crowd at Citi Field getting loud. Uh, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Down low. Good stop there by Realmuto. He should have done that a little earlier. This game would have been in a different situation. But now Scherzer, he's got a 3-run lead. And I think Showalter would allow him to come back. They show Mr. and Mrs. Met. They're in the building. Here's the 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. His ground ball to third. And home goes the short way, and he gets it in time. So huge inning for the Mets. So Dominic Smith is having a huge night. 3 for 3 there with a bunch of RBIs. The Mets get 3 runs here on 4 hits. They leave 2 on. And now the Mets up 6-3. We go to the 6th inning. Wow, Philadelphia should feel shell-shocked because now you give it. Scherzer struck out the last 2 batters he faced and looked like he's getting that second win. And now with this run and the way that man pitches with the adrenaline behind it and the smarts and the wits, this could be lights out. Especially if the Philadelphia Phillies go in order in the 6th inning with a couple of strikeouts. You could feel the momentum and the tide changing here in this game, back again to the favor of the Mets. But for the Phillies, they're going to have Reed Paskin, Harper, Castellano, and Realmuto. No, I appreciate it. It's passion, it's love. You got a love for the sport of baseball. You have the love for the sport of baseball. It don't matter if it's the Yankees, the Mets, even the Astros. As I mess with heel. It's good to see Dominic. You know what? It is really good to see Dominic Smith coming up. 3 for 3 RBI. A man that doesn't really have a position. He unselfishly moved to left field and trying to play the left field. He's a natural and a very good first baseman defensively. Excellent defensive first baseman who's a left-handed stick. But they know that they have a generational talent at first base with Pete Alonso, and knowing that he put the work to play left field and knowing that he's not going to get as much playing time and not complaining, and he easily said, trade me, get me out of here, being a Met negative, but he's just out there grinding and making the mess of his opportunities. That's the reason I get excited for Dominic Smith. And man, I really like his swing. He's a major leaguer, and unfortunately, the numbers game, he's got to play where he has to play. But tonight, he's at first base. So good thing the DH is in there for the National League. Here's Scherzer. Ooh, missed outside for a ball. Nice tailing movement there for Matt. So Scherzer is about to deliver his 80th pitch. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Scherzer's 11-2 career in Citi Field, 9-0 in his last 10 games. So he's unbeatable when it comes to this ballpark. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there he gets the call finally by the umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outside. It was a strike finally called. So this is an official game. They was talking about rainstorms coming in the tri-state area. But it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count. It's time. He got it. And you know, Scherzer wants to deal and work fast. And here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Just missed outside. 2-balls and 2 strikes. Down low, down and away. So Scherzer, 82 pitches, looking for a strikeout here. He's had 2 strikeouts in a row, looking for his third one. Foul. We'll do it again. 2-balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, swinging. So it got him with the strike, with a cutter away. So that's his 3rd strikeout in a row. First one in this inning. So 8 strikeouts for Scherzer, and he started the game striking out 5 Philadelphia Phillies in a row. So he was on fire to start the game, and now he's trying to close it out the same way he started. And I still think his pitch count is at good shape. He could, knowing the way the Mets, the way he is, the gamer he is, you could probably squeeze another inning out of him. Here's the pitch to Harper, foul, out of play. So Scherzer all night getting ahead of the count. That's the secret. If anyone's watching how to aspiring pitcher, and you want to watch how is this key to success, you got to throw strikes. First ball strikes. You got to get ahead of the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another strike. So quickly, 0-2. That was a beautiful changeup, down and away. So he could go with a various amount of pitches here. He's in Harper's head. Here's the 0-2 pitch coming. And this one smoked. This one's going. This is gone. Bryce Harper. Wow. That had too much plate there. And that's the 4th home run for Harper. Back to 2-run game. It's a 2-run game now. 427-foot shot, and that exit at 107 miles an hour. That was an absolute shot by Bryce Harper. He just left it. He just left that changeup over the plate. He needed that down in the dirt. So that's gonna probably get Harper going. Here's Castellano. He takes a strike. So other than the War Pig, Harper has hit a home run. So he's finally someone other than the War Pig scored. Here's the 0-1 pick. Swing and a miss. 0-2. But the silver lining, there with no one on base, solo shots, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So this Philly lineup, they could hit, they could mash. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Castellanos gone. So 9 strikeouts here for Matt Scherzer. But he's given up 3 home runs this evening. 2 to the War Pig, Schwarber, and 1 to Harper. And this will bring up JT, the catcher, JT Realmuto. And here's the pitch. Hits there for a strike. Again, he's getting ahead of the count. Got bullpen action for the Mets. Our old friend, Rodriguez. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right down the heart. 0-2. So Realmuto behind 0-2. So as the crowd gets on their feet in Citi Field, wanting the third strike, the strikeout. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Small roller to Lindor. Lindor fields. Throw across the diamond. Good scoop by Don Smith. Inning comes to a conclusion. However, 1 run on 1 hit on the home run. No one left on. So it's a 6-4 game. We pitch 6 full innings for Matt Scherzer. Would he come out for the 7th? I don't know. Probably not. Does he get bullpen action? For the Mets, you're going to have Guillorme, Nido, and then Brandon Nimmo. And they're trying to continue to add. They're up 6-4. Put that here. And I'll take a quick break. And we didn't forget about the Knicks fans. Let's put a little Knicks action. We'll be right back. All right, bottom of the 6th inning. Brad Hand is coming in. So Brad Mano comes in, batting actually ERA of 2.08 with 4 1/3 of an inning. So left-handed versus Guillorme. Guillorme from the left side. Surprise, no Robinson Cano, but you want to keep the better defender in here. And Brad Hand's first pitch, here it comes. In there for a strike. Top of the zone, he got that call strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. In there for a strike. 0-2. So 0-2 count here. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Mets 6, Philadelphia 4. Scherzer looks like his night is over. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Guillorme had a big 2-out double in the 2nd inning. So Mets trying to win another series here. They won every series since the beginning of the season. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Brad Hand. Misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch coming from Brad Hand. And the pitch. Foul out of play. We'll do it again. Two balls and two strikes to count. Here's the pitch. Up the middle. And good job there by the shortstop. And what a play. Took a hit away from Guillorme. So Johan Camargo coming up with a great play up the middle. Took a base hit away from Guillorme. And that was a 100 mile per hour up the middle. Guillorme smoked that one. Wow. Put a star on that one. We got the first out there. Wow. Dove all out and got there on that hop. Wow. And Hopkins with that nice pick at first base as well. So good defensive for both players. Perfect execution there. So here's Nito with one out. Hand swings and a miss. So Nito. Wow. Here's the pitch. 0-2 the count. So he's ahead of the count, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Did he go? He did. So strikeout, 2 quick outs. Nito's gone. Back to the top of the lineup with Brandon Nimmo. So lefty on lefty here. Brandon Nimmo, Brad Hand. Here's the pitch. And this one is high in the air to center field. Guerrero going back, and it's going to stay in the park at the warning track. So he gave it a ride, but to the deepest part of the ballpark. And we go now to the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning, you're going to have the War Pig leading off with Carl Schwarber. And Alex Brem and Johan, you saw Johan Camargo made that spectacular play. He will be batting third, and Herrera, if anyone gets on, for the Phillies. Phillies trail by 2 here. Scherzer's out of the game. It looks like it. You'd be surprised if he's out there, especially with Schwarber leading off that inning. Well, we have the change of innings, so we'll wait for a moment. Let's change the Mets ticker here. All right, let's get that going. Let's see who the Mets bring out here. They had Joely Rodriguez warming up, but I doubt they'll go with Joely Rodriguez. We'll see once we get back to the play-by-play. We're changing innings. They're changing innings right now. So here's Schwarber. So it will be Joely Rodriguez, the former Yankee, who was traded at the start. So here's the first pitch, in there for a strike. So Showalter wants to go lefty on lefty here. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. Just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Schwarber, the War Pig, has 2 home runs, a 2-run shot and a solo shot. So he's 2 for 2. Mets trying to figure out and get him out here. He also homered yesterday's game. So when this Thunder Pig gets hot, he gets hot. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike. When he gets locked in, he's one of the most dangerous hitters in Major League Baseball. So here's the 1-2 pitch. Trying to get him out here. Here's the pitch. So it's down. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch coming. And it's Schwarber. And he's 3 for 3. So the Thunder Pig gets a leadoff single. So this guy's locked in. Schwarber is locked in. Oi, oi. So he's on. So Schwarber's on. Now 3 batter minimum. So bringing in Rodriguez here, he's gotta have to get it. He's gonna have to get it to get these outs. Misses for a ball. Alex Broom, who's 1 for 2, but both hits were hit hard. He lined out his second time up, but both balls were smoked. And here's the pitch. Down low. 2 balls and no strikes. So Rodriguez got to throw some strikes. He's been very erratic. As Caputo. Where's Caputo? Mets trying to. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Foul out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike. Mets trying to play for a double play depth. Here's 2 balls and 1 strike. Rodriguez deals. This ball is lined. And Marte, what a play. He dove and makes the catch. Surely Marte with another happy view moment. Wow. What a play. Another star play by Marte there. Let's see, he didn't hurt himself there, but no, it looks he dove perfect. Wow, what a play by Marte. So 1 out there. He doesn't make that. Reese could be running around the base pads. So good job there. So 1 out here. Here's Camargo in there for a strike. Camargo is 0 for 1. 0 for 2, excuse me. He's 0 and 1 to count. As he steps out. So it's the battle of the bullpens here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So Seth Lugo is warming up for the Mets. Remember, 3. This is usually after this. If they wanted to, they could change the pitcher at the 3-batter minimum. Here's 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And a pitch, swing and a miss. So it's 1 and 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. He's too high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. So 10 strikeouts for Met pitching, 9 by Scherzer. So 2 away now, and I'll bring up the number 9 hitter, the center fielder Abdul Herrera. So here's 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Down low. Ball 1 to count. So the wave is being done in Shea City Field. .15 pitch for Joely Rodriguez, but this is his last hitter. Here's the pitch. Foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. One ball, 1 strike to count. Here it comes. In on his hands. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Let's see if he can get out of this. Here's the pitch. Down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good job there by Nito. So we're trying to go into the 7th, trying to see if Joely Rodriguez sends this game to the middle part of the 7th, to the 7th inning stretch. Right now, 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Run around first, tying run at the plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch coming. Chopper. Hopper over the first. Can me, and we go into the 6th, 7th inning stretch. No runs, no one hit, one man left on, and we'll go to the 7th inning stretch. We'll be right back. All right, that's the 7th inning stretch. So for the Mets, they'll have their top of the lineup again. Trying to add here, try to add and put this game away here. They're up by 2 here. They're still in the commercial break. Usually when I play this 7th inning stretch, when we do the Yankee watch along, they right back at it. Boom, boom, and I have to cut the program, the video in half. But nationally televised game, probably. All right, we're waiting for that to. As they interview Showalter here, all right, here we go. Actually, it's Lindor leading off. Here's the first pitch in there for a strike. Norwood is the pitcher for Philadelphia. 4th pitcher for the Phillies. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mets have a 6-4 lead here. Bottom of the 7th inning. Mets trying to take this rubber game of the series from Philadelphia and win another series and be perfect in the season so far, winning the series. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch. Ground ball. And it's booted. Segura took his eye off to see Lindor. That's what speed does. So that's an error, but that had a lot of influence because of Lindor's speed. So that is a E4. So the leadoff runner is on. So you got a leadoff runner on with the heart of the lineup. Here's Jeff McNeil. Now we saw that they executed the hit and run perfect last time, a couple innings ago. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, and that's a base hit against the shift. Lindor will stop there. He thought about it, but he'll play it safe. So first and second, nobody out. So the squirrel got a base hit against the shift. Nice job. So now you got 2 on with no one out. The first two to reach with Pete Alonso, the dangerous Pete Alonso here. Of course, Philadelphia is going to try to play for the double play here. You got the major shift on Pete Alonso. Everyone on the left side of the diamond. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, and 1 to count. So the Mets have an opportunity here. First two are on here. Here's your 1 pitch. Took it there for a strike. 0 and 2. Worst thing that can happen is strikeout of Pete Alonso. He's got to get the guys over. Sacrifice fly or something. Cannot ground into a double play here, nor strike out. 0-2 count. And the pitch. He fouled it off. He got jammed in there. The Let's Go Met chant starts, resonating through Citi Field. So James Norwood, 4th pitcher for the Phillies, in a little bit of a jam here, but he's 0-2 ahead of Alonso. And the pitch. Foul, just got a piece of that to stay alive. So it's 0-2 still. Yeah, Caputo's okay. He does that from time to time. He's fine. Just to have him on to talk to for a few innings was a treat. I thought he wasn't gonna not come on. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that's a base hit. Lindor to throw, and they're going to send him. And there's the throw to the plate. Lindor scores easily. So you get an RBI for Pete Alonso. And the Mets increase their lead to 7-4. Big hit there by Pete Alonso. All right, here's Escobar. Swing and a miss. On 1 to count. Time steps away. Here's a pitch up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch. Foul. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Up high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just missed. The count is full here. Do you send the runners? I will hold off. You got no one out right now. Here's the 3-2 pitch coming to Escobar. No wood. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Escobar, who started off the game with 2 good hits and back-to-back strikeouts in his plate appearance. So here's Dom Smith. With chances here. Could put this game away. Here's the pitch. Up high for a ball. 1-0. Dom Smith is 3 for 3 tonight. And the pitch inside. 2-0. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 2-1. And the pitch. swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Took something off of that one with a nice slider down and away. Two balls and 2 strikes to count. Time. And the pitch down low. The count is full. 3-2. Here it is. Don Smith is perfect. 4 for 4. And the bases are loaded. So Don Smith, 3 singles and a double today. What a game, Don Smith. What a game. What a game he's having. Here's Girardi. Girardi's making the pitching change. 5th pitcher coming out. Wow. So Dominic Smith is focused. All right, Dom, right, Earl? I'll take the 4 for 4. I wanted him to hit the home run. I was saying, I don't know if you recall when he started the program, I said I think Dom Smith is gonna, by the end of the game, will have a home run. But I'll take the 4 for 4. If you're a Met fan, take that 4 for 4 all the time, getting on base, coming up clutch. Wow, Dominic Smith. If he doesn't get more playing time, he is a valuable chip to move when you have a plethora, a surplus at first base with Cano or Don Smith, or tonight's 4 for 4 action might signal the end of Robinson Cano's days as a Met. He might just be released, DFA'd. You never know. If especially tonight's effort, 4 for 4, and the way he's playing and so forth, maybe the Mets say, you know what, we have a right-handed first baseman, we have a left-handed first baseman in Alonso, plus another right-handed first baseman in Don Smith, or vice versa. And you know what, we could platoon them at time with JD Davis at the designated hitter role. Cano is just too much to just here's a check, get away, go, be gone. You are an aging vet. I don't know what you're really gonna bring. He's got a good bat, but he only runs station to station, limited. He can play second at times, but really you got to have to put a displacement replacement for him. And you're gonna put him at first. You're still gonna get it. The point is you're still gonna need a defensive replacement. So Dominic Smith might have made his case of sealing Robinson Cano's fate. I believe that too. Good job. They pulled back the trigger when he was on his way. Remember, he was on his way to the Padres on that deal for the pitcher, Paddock, and they did it. They held it, and good move there by the Mets. Or things happen for a good reason. So here's the Christopher Sanchez coming in. Christopher Sanchez has a 5 ERA, 5.40 ERA, and 8 1/3 of an inning. So we'll see what this left-hander brings here against Marte. So the bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Strike one. So Marte is having had two wonderful defensive plays. Marte career-wise with the bases loaded, 299 hitter with two grand slams and 63 RBIs. So the guy comes through when the bases are juiced. Here's the pitch. Just missed. 1-1 strike. So they're trying to jam Marte in. You saw it when he got that first RBI, that ground out RBI, his first time up. But you got to be careful. If you miss it, this is going to be, this game will be blown open. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. So one runs in. They're going to send a second run. And Dom is going to third. And Dom goes to third. And here's Marte to second. And he's out. But nevertheless, a couple runs score. So it's 9-4. So you give an RBI and a hit to Marte, but he gets caught on the advance from the third baseman to the second baseman. Wow, good job there. So you put that 6-4, 6-5-4 on Marte, but you give him a hit and two RBIs. Dominic Smith. So Ojeda did not give that good throw there, but Marte got caught there. Nice tag by Gene Segura there. Guillorme fouls it off. So the Mets offense, wow, they're coming up big time here. Here's Luis Guillorme. Mets can still score. No, there's two outs. They're going to need another big 2-out hit here. Yeah, let's go Mets. And they're doing it without hitting the home run. This is exciting. Here's the pitch. And foul. So if you're a Met fan, you got to like what what this team is doing. They're coming up with key hits in runners in scoring position, taking the ball back up the middle with authority, running first and third, and just shows that they're all invested and they believe in buckball and they're invested in winning baseball. They're doing the necessary things to win baseball games. Here's the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. So he goes down. So, however, the Mets score 3 runs. So we head to the 8th inning. The Mets up 9-4. Do you wanted offense? The Mets provided it. So Philadelphia down to the last 6 outs here. Wow, the Mets are this game, very impressive. It's not with the long ball. It's not with the home run. It's playing regular. It's playing baseball, real baseball. You're running. You saw early in the game hitting runs. You saw them going first and third, hitting the ball back up the middle, playing some good out defense on in the outfield. Matt Scherzer pitching, striking out the first 5 batters, also finishing with striking out 4 in a row. You see good relievers. You know, you see fundamentally sound. The Mets very fundamentally sound, playing well. That's muscle memory. What happens is it translates in October when it's time for winning baseball. Remember, when they play October, you play the best of the best. Now, if you do the fundamentals correctly, not make mistakes and play well, you're going to eventually hit. You're going to put yourself in position to win these games because it's second nature to you. You know, oh, okay, I got to run around. I got to run in scoring position. Okay, I know what I just got to hit the ball up the middle, or you know, runner in first and second with no one out. All right, let me hit the ball the right side of the field. I have faith in my guy batting behind me. It's gonna knock in this, get this RBI, get the run in for the best detriment to the team. You gotta like that. You gotta like what's going on in Queens and City Field, my friends. Yep, they heard me about low scoring and deliver the goods. Well, I took the over. I was gonna take the under first, and I said 5, and I said I think the Mets win 5-2. And it was, and let me go back to the line. And I said 5-2. And I go, wait a minute, 5-2, that's 7 runs. And it's 6.5. I said, you know what? And it's in the tape. And I said, you know what? I'll take the over. I'll take the over. So I actually hit today if I would have bet it. Small bit, yes, yes, Earl, all the time. Small ball always wins every time. Indeed, indeed, that's fundamentals. This game has been playing for over 100 plus years, and that's what you do. You still the game is 4 balls, 3 strikes, 3 outs to change, and 9 innings. It has not changed. No matter if you're going to put pitch clock, if you're going to put, you know, anything in there, any robo umps, it's still the same rules. Here's Lugo. So Lugo's coming in here. Let's see. I think Lugo will close out this game. The next 2 innings here is in there for a strike. He got Segura for the Phillies and Hopkins and Harper. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Lugo fields it and he rolls it over to set for the first out. So right away, one away quickly. Here's a pitch to Hoskins, who's 0 for 3. Yep, indeed, indeed. Here's the pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a 1-1 pitch coming from Lugo. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. So Hoskins is on, and that will bring up Harper, who homered last time up with an absolute shot off of Scherzer, and after falling behind 0-2. Scherzer tried to challenge him. He had a quick 0-2, and he wanted to get a third strike, and he couldn't get that changeup to fool him. Tried to change speed on Harper, and Harper had no time for that. He just crushed it. He wasn't fooled. Here's the pitch. Curveball got away, up high, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch coming down low. Ball gets away from Nido and going to second is Hoskins. So Hoskins is at second. Lugo has a 2-0 count. No, you can't put base runners on, Earl. You can't put base runners on when you have a big lead because then a bloop and a blast, and then you give hope. You try to get him. If he hits it out, he hits it out. You make them earn it. You don't by putting base runners on. You're kind of cheat. You're kind of helping them bring the tying run or make it or setting them up for a big inning. Right now it's 3-0. Here's the 3-0 count as Lugo is not on the same page with Nido, so they're gonna have a conference here. Lindor will come in. So they just gotta throw some strikes here. You have a 5-run lead. Last thing you do is want to put base runners on. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and Harper swinging 3-0. Pops it up, playable, and McNeil makes the catch. That was not a good swing by Harper there. You need base runners. 2 outs. Wow. And Hoskins almost made a blunder on the base pads. Hmm. His move trying to go to third doesn't mean anything. A single he could still able to score. So why risk getting thrown out at third? Here's Castellano with 2 outs here. Here's the first pitch. And first ball swinging, ground ball short. Lindor fires, and he makes the play. The inning comes to conclusion. So Castellano goes in order. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. And now we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Mets all over, 9-5. So what a pretty good game here. It was going pretty quick, and then of course when once runs and pitching change, it slowed down just a bit. But all in all, a pretty good game. Very fascinating game. Very interesting offensively. Mets coming down with some good hitting, good contact, and putting pressure on it. And it's a pretty good back and forth game here. Schwarber, the War Pig, has given us some drama with 2 home runs. You also got some Dominic Smith with 4 for 4. You got some timely hitting. You had some good hitting from Guillorme, Eduardo Escobar. Excuse me. Had a couple of good hits. Also, the Mets, all around timely hitting, and the way they run first to third, that is awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. Sterling Marte playing some good defensive outfield. With that leaping catch up high in the air, and then that diving catch earlier. Two good plays there, and phenomenal pitching and defense and timely hitting. That's the story of the New York Mets this game so far. They get that every game, they're gonna win a lot of games. They're gonna win a lot of games and set themselves up position to be possibly doing good things in the playoffs in October. Because they know by them playing that way, they know that's the formula of winning baseball. Timely hitting. If you're a team that gets a lot of timely hitting, oh man, you'll be an impossible out come October with good pitching, and they're playing this well. And Jacob deGrom hasn't pitched for them. He's recovering to get strength in his arm. He has that dead arm, that issue. No structural damage. He just needs some rest. And one thing good about that kind of injury, that kind of situation is when they return, he's going to come back with a full strength in his arm. So when he comes back, he's going to come back, firing at all cylinders. And you're going to get the best pitcher in Major League Baseball, along with the second best pitcher in Scherzer. Oof, what a 1-2 punch. What a 1-2 punch for in the National League. So now we'll go here to the home half, the bottom of the 8th inning. So the Mets got 9 runs on 13 hits, no errors. And Philadelphia has 4 runs on 7 hits, and they committed an error. Here's the number 9 hitter, Tomas Nido, and the pitch. First ball swinging, foul straight back, 0-1 to count. So the Mets doing a good job here. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Down low, one ball, one strike. Sanchez, the lefty, still there. And the pitch, foul. And the pitch. Foul. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Nimo. Tomas Nido strikes out. So he's gone. We'll go back to the top of the lineup. Brandon Nimmo will come up. Nimmo's 0 for 4. And here's a pitch. Ground ball, opposite direction, and Nemo's in. So Brandon Nimmo found an opposite hit. Boy, these Mets peppered that one against the shift, and he peppered it. That's smart baseball. So 1 out, 1 on here. Top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. So he's 1 for 4. And here's the pitch. Ground ball short, slowly, and it's going to be foul. So for the first day of May, got Citi Field is full. We like that. Good to see that. New Yorkers out and about at Citi Field. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. Down low. Hey, thank you for meeting you, Earl. I hope we continue to see you here. You have a great night. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching along with me. I appreciate and thank you for subscribing. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night. Have a blessed night, and have a wonderful week. We'll see you soon. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Actually, 2 balls and 1 strike. So how's that? The Marlins in second place at 12-9. Good job by them. As the Let's Go Met chant starts, Met fans want more. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. And here's the pitch. Down low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Lindor. Oh, it hit him. 20th hit. Uh-oh. Ooh, he's pissed. Showalter. Wow. That is going to leave a mark, a welt. We can show Alter. He's thinking. 20 Mets got hit. Here's McNeil. Here's the pitch. And it's a ball. Laced to left center field, and that's gonna fall in front of the War Pig, and it goes all the way to the wall. One runs in. Lindor stops, so it makes it 10. So a double for McNeil. So the Mets up 10-4. They scored 10 runs here. Now, wow, McNeil's having a good night. Now that's the way you answer. Your teammates gets hit. You want to make a statement. You go knock the crap out of the ball like that, and you get some runs, and you beat them. You embarrass them. That's the way you retaliate. Good job there. And McNeil has been flipped for a pinch runner. No, yeah. Jonkowski will be pinch run. And that's the last thing he'll do for the Mets. Here's the pitch. Down low. Although Jonkowski probably get sent down to the minors. That's the consequences when you got to play Schwarber out in the outfield. He's not a good fielder. Here's Alonso with second and third with one out. An opportunity, more RBIs. Here's the pitch. Just missed, 2-0. So we get a conference here between Maria Muto and Sanchez. The Let's Go Mets chant. And here's the 2-0 pitch in there for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Wow. McNeil batting .361 with those 4 hits. Dominic Smith batting almost .350 with all those 4-for-4 nights. Here's Pete Alonso, who's 1 for 3, had a couple RBIs here. He has more RBIs coming up. Here's the pitch. Foul, straight back. Good hack. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Dom Smith will have an opportunity here. He's in the hole if they keep the inning going to actually try to go 5 for 5. Right now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's the pitch. Ground ball, slow roller. Barely got Alonso there. I don't think Showalter will challenge that. Yeah, he's out. Just make sure Alonso doesn't hurt himself. Yeah, he's out. So 2 away. Here, Escobar. Down low. So the Mets take on the Braves tomorrow night. They see the defending world champions. Now, the Mets, if they could win 2 out of 3 or sweep that series, put some real distance on the Braves, who are sluggish coming off the gate here. Here's the pitch. Down low. Mets cannot get swept. If they get swept by the Braves, they give them hope. They get them jump started, and that's dangerous. Here's the 2-0 pitch coming to Escobar, who has 2 strikeouts in a row after got 2 hits in a row. So streaky either way. Right now, 2 balls and no strike, 3-0. Dominic Smith is next. Here's the 3-0 pitch. He gets the strike. And 3-2 pitch. So we'll do it 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Line, one hopper, and across the diamond. So we did not get to see Don Smith trying to go for a fifth 5-for-5, but Mets get 1 run, couple hits, and we'll go to the 9th inning, 10-4. So Mets gonna try to wrap this up here and take the series from the Philadelphia Phillies before heading to Atlanta. For the Philadelphia Phillies, they'll have the 5, 6, and 7th hitter. That's Realmuto, Schwarber, Alec Baum, and Johan Camargo. If anyone gets on. JD, good night, bro. Let's go Mets. Good night. Thank you for joining me, man. Thank you for joining me not only with the Yankees, with the Mets. I know it's getting a little late, so thank you. Have a great day at work tomorrow and a good start for your week. We'll see you, buddy. Thank you so much again. I appreciate your support. Thank you, buddy. What's going on? Everything military. Hello. Salute. Salute, salute, salute. Hope you're doing well. So we go to the 9th inning here. The Mets trying to wrap this game up here and take the series from the Philadelphia Phillies. Thank you for joining us here. Appreciate you. So don't leave anywhere. Just to let you know, we do cover MMA, boxing, combat sport weekly. Chef Dan in Austin, MMA Weekly. And we got the Mafia out here that wants to play here. I'm doing well, everything military. Thank you for joining us. I'm doing good. Mets are winning. Here's the pitch. First pitch swinging, and off the end of the bat, and Marte's there. First out. 1 pitch, 1 out. I'm doing good. Thank you for joining me this evening. Thank you for subscribing, Gentry Extra. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Everything military. I hope you're doing well. And Gentry, I hope you're doing awesome. Obsessed Monkey 123. Hello. Salute. I hope you're doing well as well. So here's Schwarber. The Thunder Pig, aka War Pig, is 3 for 3. So he's trying to match Dom Smith for a 4 for 4 night. But there's one out here. Mets up by 6. Here's the pitch. Look out, Lopez. It's the pitcher down low. So Johan Lopez is the pitcher trying to get the final out and map up duties. No, sir. Here's the pitch. Almost inside. 2-0. Now the umpire's coming and warn them. As the umpires come in, and they're gonna warn both dugouts. As everyone gets warned. Warning has been issued. Let's see if there's a brawl. Let's see if there's some fisticuffs or brouhaha. As the Met fans want. Let's see if the Thunder Pig will get hit. Here's the 2-0 pitch here. And foul. 2 balls and 1 strike. He's challenging. The best way to get these guys is just get them out. You got a 6-run lead here. You don't want to escalate anything. Get them out. Get out of here. Here's the 2-1 pitch coming because you're going to get suspended if you do. There's a pitch in there for a strike. So now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. You want to get the Thunder Pig here, you strike them out. You send them packing. Lopez ready with a 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right to the first baseman, Don Smith. Over to Lopez, and there are 2 outs now. So Philadelphia down to the last out. So Lopez trying to wrap this up. First pitch, swinging, foul, out of play. So the final out here. It is 10:22 Eastern time. Thank you for joining me. Everything Military. Thank you, Gentry. Thank you, JD Luna, excuse me. Thank you for joining me. Earl Cole. We got I Am Heal, Dangerous. Thank you for joining me. Caputo, of course. Maria. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, down to the last strike. Pudge Nice was in the chat. Of course, thank you for my partner here joining me, Michael Caputo. And thank you for everyone that joined us. We appreciate you here. The first watch along for the Mets on the Q44 podcast. And thank you, guys. You catch us on the audio platform as well. Anywhere you get your audio platform, anywhere you get your podcast and audio form. So here's the 0-2 pitch. Just missed. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Oh, hit him in the back. So he did get the hit by pitch. Huh. Okay. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. Huh. So after the hit by pitch, we thought that they were going to have to eject the pitcher, and he did not get ejected. So Lopez. And here's the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. So all of a sudden, he's lost the strike zone. Camargo. And the pitch in there for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. Gotta throw strikes, Lopez. This one is deep, and it's fair. It's gone, and it's a home run. Wow. So Johan Camargo hits a home run. After the Phillies get hit, and it kind of ignites them, and they hit a home run. Now it's a 4-run game. Wow. Here's the number 9 hitter, Odubel Herrera. Swing and a miss. So this is Lopez's game to get. He has a 4-run lead. You'll be crazy to warm up your bullpen right now. But if a runner gets on, then you start with some activity. And the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. So Philadelphia down to the last strike. Met faithful on their feet, ready to get this game going. I want to get this game going as well. Got to get ready for the work in the morning. Let's go. 0-2 pitch coming. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down 1 ball, 2 strikes. So they're 1 strike away here as Buck Shorter gets on the phone to the bullpen. Here's the pitch. The 1-2 pitch. Herrera swings and a miss. And put it in the books. Mets come up with the win. The Mets win 10-6 here. And they take the rubber game. And what a success here for the New York Mets. 15 hits with 10 runs. Wow. Mets did it all. You saw some good pitching from Scherzer. You saw some timely hitting from the Mets, and you saw a little bit of everything here. So for me, BX Sports Jedi Network, it's getting a little late. I want to say thank you guys for hit that like and thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the new faces that we saw, and the Mets win, and we'll see you guys next time.